These are the top 10 LEGO Star Wars Battle Packs. At 10th place is the 75164 Rebel Trooper Battle Pack, originally retailing for $14.99 and released in December of 2016. I really like the builds in this battle pack. They're quite solid, as well as a pretty diverse minifigure selection, which is certainly important for a battle pack centered around Rebels. At 9th place is the 75165 Imperial Trooper Battle Pack, originally retailing for $14.99 and released in January of 2017. I actually own this battle pack, which means I have a very biased view on it, of course in the way of it being good. The only time we got the LEGO Death Troopers, and for them to be in a very accessible battle pack along with Stormtroopers is always a win-win situation. At 8th place is the 75089 Geonosis Troopers Battle Pack, originally retailing for $12.99 and released in January of 2015. I own this battle pack as well, but regardless, I really think this is an amazing battle pack. LEGO really nailed the Geonosis camo. The only real downside to this set is, of course, stud shooters. At 7th place is the 75036 Utapau Troopers Battle Pack, originally retailing for $12.99 and released in March of 2014. Once again, another battle pack I own, but as it is quite similar to the last battle pack, with the only difference being the build, I'll leave the reasoning short, being the 212 Troopers look nicer. At 6th place is the 75320 Snow Trooper Battle Pack, originally and still retailing for $19.99 and released in January of this year. This is a pretty dang good battle pack, with the highlights being, as of now, an exclusive Hoth-style Scout Trooper, and of course not having stud shooters or a randomly thrown in officer. Oh, and yes, I also own this battle pack. And at 5th place, halfway through, is the 75001 LEGO Star Wars Clone Troopers vs. Droidekas Battle Pack, originally retailing for $12.99 and released in December of 2012. Finally, after what seems like forever, there is a battle pack that I do not happen to own. But definitely not because it is bad. I do think this set could have possibly used another regular Clone Trooper, but overall, a rather good battle pack. At 4th place is the 75134 Galactic Empire Battle Pack, originally retailing for $12.99 and released in January of 2016. There are certainly upsides and downsides to the set, the downsides being that the build is rather ugly, LEGO threw in a random officer, big no-no, and of course the stud shooters. But the upsides are rather strong, being a shock trooper, which if I'm not mistaken, this is the only time we saw a shock trooper in LEGO, plus cool new damaged helmet prints for the stormtroopers, and a sick jetpack mold. I'd have to say the upsides certainly outweighed the downsides on this set. At 3rd place is the 9488 Elite Clone Trooper and Commando Droid Battle Pack, originally retailing for $12.99 and released in January of 2012. This happens to be, once again, another battle pack that I happen to own. This set is really close to being perfect, but as the saying goes, nothing is perfect, and the particular thing holding this battle pack back is the rough build. But the minifigure selection is indeed perfect unless you want to count the leg printless ARF Trooper. At 2nd place is the 75035 Kashyyyk Troopers, originally retailing for $12.99 and released in February of 2014. This set is once again so close to being perfect, but the stud shooters aren't going to be ignored. And technically at 1st place is the 75280 501st Legion Clone Troopers, still retailing for $29.99 and released in August of 2020. There is a issue though, which is the fact LEGO technically doesn't consider what most people consider a battle pack, but because most people still consider it what LEGO doesn't, I will count it as a battle pack. Not much to say about this battle pack, other than it is probably the closest we'll see to a perfect battle pack for quite a while. Well, congratulations, you made it through the whole video, considering most people probably didn't end up doing what you managed to do. Let's confuse the others in the comments. Comment the amount of times I said I own this battle pack, and that'll do it for this top 10. Consider checking out one of my other videos on the end screen now. This was BKB, signing out.